Acast powers the world's best podcasts. Here's a show that we recommend.
What if you laughed all through your commute? Or if you heard the funniest story while at the gym? Well, now you can. I'm Jamila Jamil, and guests on my new podcast, Wrong Turns, share their most mortifying and hilarious disaster stories. I'm talking people like Mae Martin, Bob the Drag Queen, Katherine Ryan, Jake Johnson, Margaret Cho, Simon Pegg, Penn Badgley, and so many more. So listen wherever you get your podcast, Wrong Turns, where dignity goes to die.
Acast helps creators launch, grow, and monetize their podcasts everywhere. Acast.com. Acast powers the world's best podcasts. Here's a show that we recommend.
Chicago, 2011. A cop is murdered. Police and prosecutors swear they have the trigger man. He swears he didn't do it. How far will each side go to prove they're right?
Like it's just one bombshell after another, you know, where you're like, what?
The story of a PlayStation, a brain-eating amoeba, and the relentless pursuit of justice. Off Duty, out now. Listen wherever you get your podcasts.
Acast helps creators launch, grow, and monetize their podcasts everywhere. Acast.com.
All right, homie, mics are hot.
Welcome to this week's episode of Movie in a Pod. I'm Clyde Smith.
And I'm Javier Villalobos.
On this week's episode, we're talking about the trailers Run, Hide, Fight, and In the Heights, The Falcon and Winter Soldier, and Zack Snyder's Justice League Parts 1 through 3. So, Javi, I sent you these trailers earlier today. What'd you think, man? Let's start with Run, Hide, Fight.
Definitely a relevant movie for the last few years, sadly. Mm-hmm. Very sad. From the trailer, looks like it's a hopefully well thought through movie, and I really hope it's a very serious movie and lets us know how bad these things are that's going on.
Yeah, man. I think, I'm looking at this trailer, you don't really know what's going on at first or what kind of drama is happening. Yeah. And then we kind of get into this, and we're going to release the trailer on our socials, but it turns into an active shooter drill in this young girl who is trying to basically save the day. I do like these female empowerment and putting them in power, try to save the day type movies, so that's going to be fun. But at the same exact time, you're right. I hope they do this justice because these incidents have been happening far too long.
Oh yeah,
in our school. So hopefully it sheds a light to it. But man, it might be a serious one.
We'll see how that one goes over.
And then from my man Lin-Manuel Miranda, the mind behind Hamilton, comes In the Heights. What'd you think, man? I sent a trailer for a musical. Didn't know what you were gonna think, but give me your thoughts, man.
I mean, it's a musical.
Mm-hmm.
That's like any other genre movie, it's not necessarily for everybody. I don't personally watch musicals that often.
Yeah.
I think the story behind this one's really good. A guy coming from nothing and working as hard as he can to fulfill his dream. That's what we're all doing, right?
Yeah, man. I like it. New York as the background, but not like beautiful New York, right? In a sense like uptown Manhattan, stuff like that. Like we're in Washington Heights, man. This is This is the hood, man. This is one of the great boroughs where there's a melting pot of people. They're all trying to survive. And the fact that, it's a upcoming how to make it kind of story, but it's cool. There's a lot of music, a lot of singing, a lot of hip hop.
Yeah.
It's by my man, John M. Cho, directed by him. I'm really excited for this one, man. If I could be in the theater, I definitely would. Otherwise, another HBO Max banger. So
be dancing in the aisles, right?
I mean, I like to get down.
Jigging in the aisles.
Well, yeah, we'll see those.
So, Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
All right.
These
2 words to start off.
Go ahead.
Let's go. Okay?
Yeah. No kidding.
Seriously, man. Like, I liked what they did with WandaVision with giving a lot of exposition into these characters.
Yeah.
We didn't get much from Bucky and Falcon in the movies, but the fact that we're doing it now, I love it, man. Like this is what these long form movies are about, and they're gonna do these characters justice. And when they team up, you already know it's gonna be badass. You already know.
Yeah, it's already been a good time just watching the trailers up until that first episode. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing, how they are adjusting after missing 5 years of their life.
Yeah.
This first episode kind of started bringing you into that, the things that were going on before they left and the pieces they're having to pick up now that they're back after 5 years.
Yeah, man. It's going to be a wild ride. Yeah, just super excited about this one. It's going to be more cerebral than anything. And introspective with these characters and how they kind of deal with personal life and also having to save the day. And I mean, can we just talk for a second with like Dollar General Captain America? Like, can we
the Wish version of Captain America?
Yeah, the Wish version. Yeah,
I've just been seeing nothing but memes and then like articles of like just people trying to figure out why. Like,
yeah.
I want to see where it goes. I don't want to think about it too much. But I just want to see where it goes because it's got to have a reason, right? It's got to be.
Well, you talk about memes, right? And my favorite meme that I saw was that new Captain America on the left, and it said Josh Whedon's 2017 Justice League, and then it has like the badass. Like Captain America Civil War, Chris Evans on the right, and it said Zack Snyder's Justice League, and I was just like, yep, that works.
Yeah, we'll see how he fits into the character. I mean, I don't know. But hopefully another great show comes out of this one.
I agree. All right, Javi, let's go ahead and discuss this week's movie, Zack Snyder's Justice League. This movie came out this year, 2021, on HBO Max. And this is directed by the person whose name it's titled for, Zack Snyder. Got a couple of writers in the room here. We got Chris Terrio, Zack Snyder himself, and Will Beall.
Interesting thing on the budget. So the original Justice League had a $300 million budget.
Huge.
And Zack Snyder's cut, I guess because he didn't have to do the whole work, had a $70 million budget.
I would probably add those two together, and that's probably the actual how much it cost to make this movie.
From the original shooting up until his cut, I would say $370 million, the whole deal.
And you can tell it cost $370 million.
Ridiculous. Yeah, and it just came out and it's streaming, so I don't really have any kind of box office numbers on that yet. But I do know the original one had like over $600 million at the box office.
Yeah, it didn't do too hot, man. It was panned by critics as trash. Horrible on Rotten Tomatoes, and the IMDb score was very low as well.
Yeah, definitely probably just getting worse just by this other cut being out. All right, quick breakdown of the stars. Just the main ones through the movie. We got Ben Affleck as Bruce Wayne Batman, Henry Cavill as Superman and Clark Kent, Amy Adams back as Lois Lane, Gal Gadot as Diana Prince, Wonder Woman, Ray Fisher as Victor Stone, Cyborg, Jason Momoa as Arthur Curry / Aquaman, and Ezra Miller as Barry Allen / The Flash.
The Flash. All right. Javi, go ahead and do us what you do best, man. Go ahead, give us that quick synopsis rundown of what this movie is and what this movie is about.
So, Justice League. This movie is basically a follow-up / a prequel for a lot of the members of the Justice League. Big superhero team up to save the world from a planetary threat, as usual. We get a lot of backstory and introduction to the individuals in the Justice League in this movie. The forefront of the baddies for this one are Steppenwolf and Parademons. And they're going after a machine of mass destruction, once again, as usual, right?
MacGuffins.
And through all that actually leads to an even bigger threat, who is Darkseid, basically Steppenwolf's boss. Their lord, their god, that's who they worship. And he's coming to Earth to take over another world and destroy it.
So yeah, man. This movie, let's talk about it. The opening itself, it kind of just drops us right at the end of Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice.
Yeah.
My note was the yell heard around the world.
Right. Same. So yeah, Superman's dying yell, I guess, for lack of a better word, starts triggering the mother boxes around the world. The 3 mother boxes, Box of Man, the Atlanteans box, and the Amazons mother box that they are all guarding.
And this is cool, man. There is some really dope visuals depicting the yell. It's like this humongous earth surrounding like wave. And I like how as it passed through everybody, this was really cool, man. As it passed through everybody, like everybody kind of turned around and was like, what the hell was that? Like everybody on planet Earth like heard it. Like that was huge. Yeah,
so we also get a quick shot of Lex Luthor just kind of chilling in a vat of goo, and he he gets a visual from the ship that shows Steppenwolf and the 3 boxes, and if you remember, this kind of makes him go crazy, and he starts telling everybody that there's somebody coming after us. There's an invasion coming.
While all this is happening, it's really slow at first, right? There's a lot of exposition.
Oh yeah.
We get Batman Bruce Wayne traveling somewhere. We get Lois Lane, who's also in the movie, played by the great Amy Adams. She's going to the statue of Superman every day. There's just a lot of going on, a lot of exposition. I will say this here, Javi. It seems like Zack Snyder picked up everything that Warner Brothers and Joss Whedon put on the floor, on the editing floor, and he picked it right back up and was like, "Yep, we're gonna put it right back in this movie."
And it was good.
I mean, it really was, though. Yeah,
it was excellent the way he put it together.
You see a lot of like slow stills, tracking shots.
Turned into a 4-hour movie though, but that's fine.
Really enjoyable though.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So like you said, we see Ben Affleck just kind of traveling, right? He's going to some little mountain town, snow, ice, and then it comes up to part 1 of the movie.
Yeah,
which is Don't Count on It, Batman.
We saw that little snippet of Jason Momoa as Aquaman and Batman vs Superman. A quick 20-second scene, probably not even that much time. But even there, you're like, okay, this is not your dad's or your granddad's Aquaman. This Aquaman's going to be badass.
That's my wife's Aquaman. What are you talking
about? She is a fan. She definitely is a fan, and will let everybody know.
Oh yeah.
And he's a badass, man.
Yeah, he definitely brings a lot of flavor to this character. He's a badass. He's basically just playing himself, but he's got, he can breathe underwater and talk to fish, right?
Yeah, right. Hard drinking, tats everywhere. Will just talk shit. He does not care, man. It's fun to see this iteration, right? Because they could have went so many different ways, and they went just the most badass. They said, you know what? This is Arthur Curry Aquaman from the comics. No, we're good. We're not doing that. Let's create our own.
It could have easily been kind of like Ocean Master from the Aquaman movie, right?
Yeah,
That's who I would think is Aquaman just from the comics and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That kind of
clean cut.
Clean, kind of lame in quotation marks, even though Ocean Master was crazy. But,
yeah.
But yeah, they decided to have the humongous tatted bearded guy do his thing.
Did a good job there. I liked what was put in as well, right? So me and the wife was actually watching it last night, and as him and Batman go their separate ways and, he goes into the ocean, you also see that those girls are singing for 2.5 minutes.
Yeah.
Kind of weird.
It was very weird, but it was, like you said, it was well put together still.
Well put together. I agree with that one, man.
Really set the mood of that, little town.
So let's move forward here a little bit with what else happened in this movie, man. Let's talk about Steppenwolf.
Oh,
bro.
Yeah. So, obviously, completely different from the other movie.
Yeah. This guy's a badass.
Yeah. He's got a different attitude towards him. A little bit more violent.
A little?
And that armor, though, that armor was pretty sick.
Once again, he spent a lot. He spent that $70 million that he had for post-production and some couple other shots.
Steppenwolf's armor.
Steppenwolf's armor was it would cost $70 million. Like, just the visuals alone, he looks so badass. Don't forget that the parademons, they looked scary as hell in this movie, though.
Yeah, a lot better looking.
We got the battle for the mother boxes, and that basically commences that in that Amazonian temple. And man, that was a fun scene.
Probably my second favorite scene. No, I take it back. Probably the third favorite fight scene in the movie.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, I mean, you just have these strong women going at this dude. I mean, in the first one, it really was like he just slapped them off, and they were just, flies on the windshield of his car as he was plowing through them.
They were helpless.
Yeah, but this one, they did some work on them.
I mean, they put some hands on them.
Yeah.
They
put hands on them.
We got to give credit where credit is due, right? They try to do their thing, and I liked how synchronized they are in fighting and running away and everything. Like, they're just massively trained, and that was just really fun to watch in this film, man. Like, you guys are going to hear from us. Like, this movie, me and Javi both agree, this is such a huge step up from the 2017 Justice League, as they call it, right? Huge step up. So.
Yeah, so big fight scene, a lot of great choreographed fighting, choreographed attacks, like you said, choreographed escapes. Like I said, probably my third favorite fight scene. After all that being said, Steppenwolf leaves with the box that they have. He gets the box at the end of the day, takes off, and they end up having to contact Diana to let her know what's going on out there.
The only way that they know how. That flaming arrow gets summoned again, and that's dope, man. Like I said, just like fantastic visuals throughout this movie, and this is another one where I feel like Zack Snyder just loves these characters, man. You can just tell.
Yeah.
I mean, the man made a 4-hour movie.
And he put a lot more content that concentrated on them individually.
So much exposition and so much character development, man. It was definitely fun.
A lot.
So there, now with all of that information and exposition that he's providing us, there is such a slow build up to all the action scenes. So we got the one with the Amazonians fighting Steppenwolf, and he gets the mother box, but they're few and far between.
Right, but they're grand.
Oh yeah.
When they happen, they're very, very grand.
And like long lensed and keep going.
So yeah, they send that flaming arrow across the ocean to the shrine of the Amazons to light the warning fire for Diana. So she knows there's an invasion coming. And that brings us into part 2, the Age of Heroes.
You can tell what he was trying to do now. It just all makes sense. 2017 was so choppy and reshot and had all this weird stuff happening. Serviceable movie, but this is just far superior, man. Yeah,
I mean, there's a lot of questions that you had at the end of the movie, 2017 version, that he answered in this one. We'll move on to the, like I said, part 2 of the movie, and we start seeing a little character build up for Steppenwolf. He's obviously got his hand on the first mother box, and he's sending out these parademons are sniffing out the other boxes. And we kind of get the feel that he's trying real hard to be awesome and to get this mission accomplished. And talk a little bit more about that later.
Yeah. He definitely has a singular focus. Mm-hmm. What movies fail to do is give the villain a good character story arc.
Yeah.
Steppenwolf, for as much CGI of a character, alien type of character he is, there is a lot of character development, and you're like, oh, that makes sense now.
Yeah. Why is this guy here? Why did he just show up? Yeah, we get those questions answered.
Victor Stone, and we talk about him and his father, Silas Stone, the great scientist for Star Labs. Their relationship is not good at all. And you try to figure out exactly why, but it's real quick, and you don't really know until later on exactly why he hates his father is what it seems.
Right.
Also, like Diana going into that cavern, learning about Darkseid.
Right. You know, we also skipped over my second favorite action scene of this movie.
Oh.
Talking about Diana now.
Which is?
When she's fighting all those people in the bank.
Yeah.
Or in the, not a bank, I don't remember what it was exactly. But, dude, that scene was extended, and she did some damage.
Yo, so you already know, like, Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman is just fun. She's a badass. It's just great to shoot. Like, she's just great in frame in every scene, right? And then the fact that there was a longer version of that fight scene is just fantastic. Like, she killed it.
She literally did. I think there was a few of those that happened. All right, back on track.
Yeah, man. Yeah, no. But I do like, and one of my favorite scenes here is, you know, how the team basically learned about Darkseid and his almost triumphed, and it's through exposition, but it's through the Arrow basically leading her to this cavern and learning all about Darkseid, Steppenwolf, and basically what has happened. You know, it's a very small scene of what she's seen shows, but like it's like, oh, once again, it's like connecting the dots. He picks the scene up from the floor and goes, "We're putting it back in the movie."
Yeah, it's cool as we see exactly what she saw. She doesn't say anything, right? Yeah. She's just in there looking at the pictures, and you just kind of read it, you know, read the pictures as they're going and kind of get the same thing she's getting out of it. Oh, fantastic.
And I think, does she finally make her way back to Bruce Wayne, right?
Yeah.
Bruce Wayne's working on this humongous plane ship type thing. He can't get it. Nobody at Wayne Aeronautics or whatever the hell the company is, you know, whatever the hell one of his divisions are, cannot fix it as well. But she starts telling him about Darkseid and Javi. This scene is fire, man. Like, this scene alone is worth the price of admission, right? Mm-hmm. We got the Amazons, the gods, the men, Atlanteans, and come on, dude, Green Lanterns.
Yeah. Green Lanterns, dude, the old gods, Zeus. Oh man, that was badass.
Just with the lightning and the tridents.
Not gonna say nothing and get hopes up, but there was a ring of one of those Green Lanterns that just flew into the sky.
Just took away. Ryan Reynolds is gonna scoop that up, bro.
Right. We can only hope, as long as he doesn't look the same as he did.
So this is my favorite scene of the first act. Yeah, dude. I'm just thinking about it in my head right now and just thinking like how fantastic and fun these visuals were. Mind you, they put hands on Darkseid, man.
Oh yeah. Well, we get that backstory of the mother boxes. This tells you what they are and why they are.
Yeah. And
just does such a good job of explaining all these stories and really getting into detail and not caring that he's getting into detail about it.
So then, you know, he gets beat up and gets sent back to wherever the hell he came from, Darkseid that is. So they take that as a triumph, and they take those mother boxes and split them up. One to the men, one to the Atlanteans, one to the Amazon women, and split them up so they will not be together. That's basically what Steppenwolf is after, trying to get these mother boxes back together for his master.
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about the mother boxes, just so kind of know what we're talking about when we say mother boxes. So there's 3 boxes.
Yeah.
When they go together, they make some they call the Unity, which is something that destroys the world and changes it into whatever world the owner of the boxes wants it to be. So just nitpicking things here. Why isn't it just one box already that he just has? You know, stuff like that I think about whenever I watch these movies. Like, you know, why do you have to put it together for it to work? Why can't it just be a thing?
I will say this. They pulled that directly from the comics because with the Darkseid comics comes the 3 mother boxes.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's kind of biblical as well. The 3 points there. And, you know, they always take actual real references and put them into the comics, and then that gets put into the movies there. So I get it, but it's just another MacGuffin. There's just 3 MacGuffins. So instead of the Sorcerer's Stone or something. It's just 3 boxes that oh no, don't let the bad guys get. You know what I mean? Like, it's an old, tried and true formula that works for movies.
They're based off of basically super advanced technology.
Yeah.
So that kind of comes into play a little bit later in the movie.
All right, guys, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. While we're on this break, we wanted to take a moment and thank our listeners. Thank you all for subscribing and listening to Movie in a Pod.
And we want to engage with you a lot more on all of our cinematic adventures. So Movie in a Pod now has a Facebook page.
Let's discuss recent trailers, favorite movies, and what's coming down the pipeline for all of our viewing pleasure. Sicario,
Men in Black,
Casino Royale,
Big,
Leprechaun,
Halloween,
Zoolander,
Crazy Stupid Love,
and our guilty pleasure, Never Back Down.
Don't forget, we are also on Twitter and Instagram at Movie in a Pod.
Let's chat about movies, guys.
And we're back.
Dude, so, Ezra Miller, Barry Allen.
Barry Allen.
What do you think about this kid playing Barry Allen?
I never really seen him in anything else before this role.
Yeah.
Or I may have, but didn't recognize who he was. I mean, he's really goofy. He's really goofy, really eccentric.
Yeah.
Would that be the word?
Yeah.
I think there's some spots where he's a little too much, but he also does it through the whole movie.
Yeah, and you kind of wonder, is this just who he is as a character? I mean, I grew up, Batman, Superman comics and everything, and definitely the Flash, but the Flash has always been like a funny guy because he's super fast and he's outrun everybody.
Yeah. He's not goofy,
but he wasn't like this weird, yo.
Yeah,
like
yeah, 100%. He was funny, and he was always that person. But yeah, goofy was a whole different thing.
I will say this though, even though his character personality is a little off for me, I'm guessing you as well.
Yeah,
his little bit of character development, and he has the least amount of character development in this movie, and you can see why.
Yeah,
they were trying to lead into other movies for them. Him and actual Arthur Curry, Aquaman, have the least amount.
Yeah.
But the little bit that he gets is fantastic though.
Talking about Arthur Curry, I mean, he's just got his shirt off the whole time. I mean, what else does he need storyline? He just takes his shirt off and hangs out.
Christina's gonna love that line, by the way. She's gonna rewind the pod 30 times just to hear that one scene. Let's to hear that one part from you, Avi. She'd be like, my man justifies. We good.
Yeah. We good.
Your wife definitely does not talk like that.
No, not at all.
But no, Barry Allen, I liked his little bit of character arc that was in it, especially that scene when he saves Irish West. You don't know who she really is at the time.
Yeah, I didn't even reference her.
But he saves her. But that scene though, man, is it's almost like sophomoric and childlike. It's like love at first sight. You know what I mean?
It is in the long run.
Yeah.
Even that scene, even when he is at super speed mode, they show, everything else slowed down. Well, he's regular speed, everything slowed down.
Yeah.
he's still kind of goofy the way he runs around. Like, he's like the way he's tiptoeing and kind of just moving real slow.
And I do ask, whose idea was that? He does that weird, hand flailing thing when he runs. I don't know. I guess it's because of this, man. I'm just going to bring it in here. The CW's The Flash is The Flash to me.
You broke the rule. You broke the rule, Clyde.
I know. I'm sorry. I had to do it, bro.
Now let's break some rules.
Grant Gustin is amazing, though. Honestly, should have been in this movie. That's just me, though.
Yeah, he really brings that essence of the Flash that you think he should be. He's funny. He can be goofy as well, but he's not like that all the time.
Exactly. And you know what? They probably just wanted to go into a different direction than that CW Flash.
Do you remember Ezra Miller has actually been on the CW Flash?
As the Flash. I did see that.
As an alternate universe Flash.
Yeah. That was hilarious. Yeah.
Multiverse stuff.
we are in there with the multiverse.
Yeah. He is who he is. He's his own Flash, I guess. That kind of proves the point there. He's a whole different Flash.
Go back to Steppenwolf real quick. There's just a quick scene where he is just brutal, man.
Which scene are we at right now?
You know, we're talking about when he takes the Atlantean and kind of just like chucks the shit out of him
up against that rock.
Oh my god!
Oh man, this movie has been like that. Like even the Princess Diana scene when she's fighting those guys in that hostage situation.
Yeah,
there's blood splatter on the wall. Like back of people's heads are smashing open, concussions, everything else. So that was something I really noticed. It's a lot more violent.
Yeah. But moving forward, let's talk about like Cyborg, Victor Stone. Man, what'd you think, man? His whole character arc.
Did you watch any of the Doom Patrol or any of those shows?
Not yet. It's in my queue, but not yet.
He, right now he's building up his going through his character arc and kind of finding himself in this movie.
Yeah.
In those shows, he's already who he is. He's not like just getting his powers and stuff. And he looks like he's heading towards a good character mindset in the way they're portraying him here.
Yeah.
Compared to some of the other shows and things I've seen him on. But I liked him. I mean, Ray Fisher's doing a good job of really portraying that robotic personality.
Yeah. He gets the most story arc of anybody, and it's a beautiful thing, man. Big ups to Ray Fisher as Vic Stone / Cyborg. This kid has it all, gets it all taken away, and then he's a different person, right? He's brilliant. He's athletic. He's super attractive. His family is doctors, and so they have money.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he takes Gotham City University and beats like the Wisconsin Badgers. How the hell does that happen? Only Vic Stone can make that happen. And just Gotham City University beats a D1 powerhouse school, like in
the last seconds of the game, man.
In the last seconds of the game,
runs it in.
Has it all taken away from him in a matter of minutes to that brutal accident that kills his mom, basically kills him, but his dad saves his life with that mother box.
Yeah, and he already had a rough relationship with his dad, so, he really, really lost everything.
Well, let me ask you this, like, him learning his powers and kind of going through that whole change and understanding, what were your thoughts about that, man?
I think it was kind of well placed in this movie, like, just pretty much just like everything else. Wasn't too much of it. It was just enough for you to know that he gets confident in himself to kind of push himself to do whatever he wants. He's starting to learn he can basically use his cyborg body to do anything. It was well done.
Very central character. You thought, going from the 2017 to now, he's a, whatever character. In this one, though, he is a very integral part of the team. Character arc. Gotta give this man his own movie, bro. I think Ray Fisher would kill it.
Yeah, I mean, basically, the end of this movie couldn't have happened without Cyborg.
Exactly.
He would have just said, sorry, guys. That'd have been it. Superman couldn't have done it by himself. None of the other ones could have done it by themselves without him. So
then after that, we have a quick Barry Allen and his father scene. His father's in jail for supposedly killing his own wife, Barry's mother. Kind of heartbreaking, but also some good character development there.
Throughout the movie, up to this point, we got to remember, too, these parademons are sniffing out these mother boxes.
Oh, they're all over the place.
And they're sniffing out people as well that have been close to the mother boxes. They can smell the power off of them.
Yeah.
So there's little scenes out throughout this 3 parts of the movie where they're abducting people and hunting down these mother boxes.
So then we have Barry meeting Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
Gosh, I like that they kept this into 2017 as well. This is just one of the better scenes of the movie, like comical. Even though Barry's weird, I think Ben Affleck actually shines here, man.
They have a good dynamic together.
Yeah.
Bruce Wayne is just dark. Barry's real whimsical, kind of.
yeah, right. And I look back at the comics that I've watched with the Justice League team ups and everything. That was their relationship.
Yeah,
like Bruce Wayne played the straight man, not smiling or laughing because he's Batman, and then you had the comic relief was always the Flash, and Batman just kind of rolled his eyes at him the whole time. You know what I mean? So the fact that they brought that in this movie was great to watch. Oh yeah, Javi, Alfred Pennyworth.
Oh, Alfred.
Right?
I like him in this version of him. He's just cool, man.
He really is, though.
He's just cool. He's smart. He doesn't take Bruce's shit.
Oh, hell no.
And he's cool. You know?
I like Alfred because he has a lot of good character development in here.
Mm-hmm.
And he's made like the heartbeat of the team.
Yeah.
I think he has a good moment with each and everybody on the team throughout these 6 parts. You know, he's really in charge of bringing them together as much as Bruce Wayne Batman is. So Alfred, big ups, man. Fantastic job in this movie.
Talk about that Mercedes prototype car, too, that they had at the end of the Bruce and Barry Allen scene.
What are you talking about, a prototype, man? I got that in the garage right now.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah.
Prototype in 2017, I guess. 2021 now.
Everybody has them now, yeah.
I love seeing cars like that. Like, just ridiculous. Like, he's a billionaire. He could just have one built for himself and be done with it.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of like the Audi A75 that Tony Stark, drove. Like all these prototype awesome Audis. Yeah. This is the same exact thing, man. This is this dope ass ride. I love seeing it though, man.
Yeah. Back to Alfred. I love that scene with him and Diana, where you see her get up and she's like trying to make the tea on her own. And he's just like watching over his shoulder, like, "You don't make the tea here, lady. This is my house. I make the tea."
He was about to put hands on her, bro.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
About some damn. He was about to get his life taken away over some tea. All right. He knew. He was like, "I ain't gonna win this, but you also ain't making this damn tea, woman."
Yeah.
Then we have the great J.K. Simmons as Jim Gordon. Really quick scene, but gosh, would have liked to see him more as Jim Gordon, man. Just great. Any
role he can play where he's able to have that deep voice and be in charge. That's him, man.
He just does it so well, man. Yeah. Like him as John Jonah Jameson, like him in Whiplash, him in this movie, like he just weird thing about J.K. Simmons, man, is like he just knows how to control the space within the camera, man. Within that frame, he does it so well.
Yep.
I would have loved to see him more as Jim Gordon, man. I think he would have. I think he did that quite well. Did you see the pictures of like back when this movie was in development, like 16 and 17, how like ripped he got for the role?
I did not.
Bro, J.K. Simmons got swole for this role.
To be Commissioner Gordon?
Yeah.
Really?
Because he was going to be Gordon in Justice League. This is Justice League 1. And he was going to be Gordon again in Justice League 2. And I guess he had more scenes Justice League 2. That's why, because everybody was like, why the hell did he get swole for like a half a minute?
He thought he might have to take his shirt off or something. I don't know.
Like him and Aquaman going at it.
Just hanging out with shirts off. I don't know what they do.
Push-up contest or something?
Oh, no. Not a push-up contest. Yeah, at this point, too, they start thinking that these kidnappings that are happening, like we were talking about with the parademons kidnapping people, they start to look at Batman.
That rough sketch, yeah.
Yeah, the rough sketch. It's like, they say it's a vampire, it's got wings, it's got red eyes, and it does. It's the parademons.
Yeah.
This is kind of what gets him to end up calling for Batman, because he needs to know what's going on, and if it's his fault or not that these kidnappings are happening.
Oh, yeah. So then we go, I think we're back at Atlantis. We meet Mira. Your boy Steppenwolf, man, comes through again. about to kill Mira. Arthur pops up out of nowhere, starts putting hands on him, but eventually just takes another mother box, right?
Yeah, this was a gross scene too.
Oh, good God.
He really just doesn't like the Atlanteans. like he put hands on the Amazons.
He mollywopped these motherfuckers.
He was straight going for death hits with every axe throw he took, and landed a few of them.
Oh yeah, just disgusting.
He's just probably mad about being in the water, like rusting his armor,
rusting his amazing silver, platinum diamond armor. That's just amazing on him. Yeah. But yeah, he gets a second mother box, so now there's only one left. He's definitely doing his thing, and this is where we find out a little bit more about Steppenwolf, right? After he leaves, that he's out of good graces with Darkseid and trying to get back in good with him, right?
Yep. Another shirtless Aquaman scene, too. So.
Man likes to have a shirt off, man,
Shirt off all the time.
Just
why does he even have one on?
Boobs are out.
Oh, jeez. We see Cyborg now. He's a kind of integral part to his storyline. He gets back to his apartment and he's noticed, his dad's glasses are on the ground and the apartment's all messed up, and notices the bat signal. So at this point, I feel like he's making that jump over from feeling kind of sorry for himself and what am I going to do to, okay, now I need to save my dad. It's time to step up. He's the guy pissed off by these parademons taking his dad.
There's absolutely no other choice, man. You gotta go to work. So
yeah,
this is the same time that Barry and Bruce comes off the humongous 757 with two people on there, and they meet up with Diana, but then they say, oh yeah, we gotta go. Barry sees the bat signal and goes, well, yeah, that's for you. We gotta go. We gotta go to work, right?
That's one of my points. It's like every scene he's goofy.
Yeah. Like he's funny.
As long as that's him and he doesn't change that, he'll be okay, I guess.
Yeah.
But if he starts changing, being goofy all the time, then it's not going to work anymore.
Yeah, like him being serious in his own movie is like, okay, we don't believe you, bro. You're not sad about anything. Yeah.
And none of the other ones are funny at all. They're all very sad people.
Yeah.
Very
you get
serious.
some good outtakes and some good laughs from Arthur's character, Aquaman. Mm-hmm. But for the most part, you ain't getting nothing from Batman.
Yeah.
Diana is always about the business and putting hands on people. And that's just how the team makeup is. So they do need a comic relief. And
he's a good one.
So this is cool, man. So this is where we're gonna leave and kind of wrap up for part one here. The team is coming together.
Mm-hmm.
Quite well. So
yeah, we get to see Steppenwolf place that second box, which starts creating that huge dome over the stronghold he's trying to build.
Yeah.
And then we see something we didn't see in the other films was Desaad, or this like metal wall that transforms into like a 3D version of that person, which was kind of cool.
Yeah. And this dude was just talking shit. Yeah. We'll tell him like,
yeah.
Bro, you ain't do the damn job yet? What's up, man?
Yeah. Yeah, he wasn't happy with him at all.
You can see, right? Steppenwolf is it's got the two mother boxes. He's trying to get the third
mm-hmm.
one. You got Batman, you have Wonder Woman, you have the Flash teaming up. They're going to go meet Gordon on the roof. You got Vic Stone, Cyborg. He sees his dad's gone. They gotta find him, sees the bat signal. He's gonna, do the damn thing as well. We got Aquaman, who basically got to save the day as well because that second mother box was taken. So you can see the team is just coming together. So I'm ready for this. I'm ready for the second part, man. We're gonna enjoy that.
Barry just needed some friends, right?
That's it. He's like, I'm in. Whatever you need, bro.
Need some friends.
All right. So that's part 1 through 3 of Zack Snyder's Justice League. Javi, we're going to hold off on our buckets of popcorn ratings until the end of the movie, but just a few thoughts so far.
So far, great action scenes in these first 3 parts. Thought they were spread out very well. A lot of character build up to this point in the movie, which we didn't really get a whole lot of in the first version.
Yeah.
It was kind of quick. On to the next scene, on to the next scene, on to the next scene. But I really enjoyed it. The only thing I didn't really enjoy was the aspect ratio on
it. Okay, so let's talk about the aspect ratio.
like I told you, it wasn't bad, but you got a big TV. You want to watch the whole TV. I don't know why he would do that in 2021 when no TVs or nothing are at that ratio.
So bad.
I really was upset by that. I was really upset by that.
So guys, we did not watch this movie together. I watched it Thursday when it dropped. Javi watched it a few days later, and he's like, all right, I'm about to jump in here and I'll let you know. I'm like, cool, dude, enjoy. He goes, bro, I'm literally 37 seconds in. This ratio is trash. I'm like,
you're right. That's what happened.
I'm like, come on, bro, you got to give it some time. But I get it, because I've been actually seeing on the interwebs that is a thing. People wanted it to not be in that 4.3, but that's Zack Snyder's vision, man. Let me ask you this, Javi. Did you eventually get immersed in it?
Oh, yeah. I mean, after a while, once you're into the movie, because the movie was good.
Yeah.
If the movie would have been trash, I would have had to finish watching it anyways. But, it'd been different if it was trash. But it's such a good movie, you just get lost in it regardless.
Yeah, agreed, man.
But, it's 2021, so why? That's my only question.
Well,
what about you, man? What you got?
Just a few thoughts, man. I thoroughly enjoy. There's just beautiful visuals, right? I'm big into the visuals of the movie, the cinematography of the movie, and what Zack Snyder has done here is just fantastic, man. Everything looks amazing. The colors are muted. They're not bright and vibrant.
Yeah,
they're more his style. This is his movie. He did a fantastic job. I also love the in-depth character development, and that's like 100%. We're just learning so much about these characters that was left on the cutting room floor 2017 that you're just like, this makes sense now, man. Without connecting the dots. I think this is just me. I think studios, when they try to cut movies down, they think we as audience members are just not smart enough to intake all of that information.
Right.
That's just my honest opinion, what I think.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you do see some deleted scenes, you're like, bro, that would have made sense in the movie.
And it doesn't take much, right?
Doesn't take much at all.
It takes seconds to be like, oh, okay.
Because let's be honest. If this was the movie that was put out in 2017, yes, it's a 4-hour movie, but I would be there for a 4-hour movie. I would be in there the whole time, no bathroom breaks. And this movie would have did fantastic. Yeah, so super excited for the second half, man.
Yeah, no kidding.
Thank you for subscribing to this week's episode, talking through parts 1 through 3 of Zack Snyder's Justice League. Next week, we'll be talking about Zack Snyder's Justice League part 4 through 6 in the epilogue, which is fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
I am Clyde Smith, and you can find me on Twitter as I am Clyde D. Smith.
I am Javier Villalobos, and you can find me on Twitter at Mr. J8200.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.
Hello, hello, it's Brooke Devard from Naked Beauty. Join me each week for unfiltered discussion about beauty trends, self-care journeys, wellness tips, and the products we absolutely love and cannot get enough of. If you are a skincare obsessive and you spend 20 plus minutes on your skincare routine, this podcast is for you. Or if you're a newbie at the beginning of your skincare journey, you'll love this podcast as well because we go so much deeper than beauty. I talk to incredible and inspiring people from across industries about their relationship with beauty. You'll also hear from skincare experts. We break down lots of myths in the beauty industry. If this sounds like your thing, search for Naked Beauty on your podcast app and listen along. I hope you'll join us.
Acast powers the world's best podcasts. Here's a show that we recommend.
Chicago, 2011. A cop is murdered. Police and prosecutors swear they have the trigger man. He swears he didn't do it. How far will each side go to prove they're right?
Like it's just one bombshell after another, where you're like, what?
The story of a PlayStation, a brain-eating amoeba, and the relentless pursuit of justice. Off Duty, out now. Listen wherever you get your podcasts.
Acast helps creators launch, grow, and monetize their podcasts everywhere. Acast.com.